Hi, welcome back to Creature Corner, brought to you by Dell and Gnomon School of Visual Effects. Creature Corner is where the monster makers make monsters. Today is part 4 of our sculpt off of our kaiju celebration with, let's bring him in, DopePope and the mighty Matt Millard.
Hey,
hello.
Matt is here.
Yes.
What's up?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Just being a doofus.
Just being a doofus. That's what we do.
We do fuss.
So part 4, we did it. We're gonna bring these things home now. It's time. What do you think?
We're
Let's
doing
do
our
it.
best. Yeah, let's go.
We're just doing our best. Let's go. Let's bring it in. Pope. Pope's in Keyshot.
I am in Keyshot. I figured I'd spare you the ZBrush this time and try to get a render out. And I set up a few camera views. Let me get a couple of environments.
Nice read on that silhouette.
Yeah, I do like different environments so that you can see different things.
It looks great.
And then do some render passes. Then I save out different views because I can get very indecisive about what I like. So I'll do the editing later. Close up of the head if I feel like, or the two heads.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Look at those guys.
These things exist in nature, you know.
Well, it was funny is after you were working on that, I saw a tweet that there was a dual-headed tortoise, and I thought of you immediately.
It's a thing that happens. They usually don't live very long, they say. So if it does live a while,
When they do, it works out.
when they do, it's damn cool. Is what it is.
It is damn cool. Could you live with a second head?
Probably not.
Probably not. The one I've got is annoying enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's already too much trouble.
I would give it a shot for a week.
Just to see.
Just to see, exactly. Maybe it turns out it's awesome. Who knows?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is cool.
You don't know till you try.
Yeah, I didn't do much other than I kind of added some texture to it.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's gonna give you that visual information and make it sick render.
Yeah. Just still pushing details kind of into the 11th hour, and then I'm gonna take this puppy home. I've got it in Keyshot.
Yeah, that looks dope. Turn your cameras off.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So we're gonna get this bad boy humming.
I'm curious when you decide you're ready to commit with that texture. That's like that tertiary skin pores and
all this stuff.
Yeah, are you in? Are you still Dynameshed? Are you in subdivisions by then?
Well, I mean, it's kind of. So
yeah,
I'll do the same. I actually was taking what you were. I was actually taking what you were saying into account with the like Dynamesh then subdivide.
Right.
But depending on the scenario, you might want to remesh and who knows what.
So sometimes you have no problem putting the detail on the Dynamesh piece. Yeah, I imagine it's pretty high resolution Dynamesh then. If it's gonna show up like that.
Well, it's the other thing is you got to push really hard for it to read. So when I'm doing this, I really crank it up, like over. And it feels like you're doing too much, especially in ZBrush.
Yeah.
But then you get it out of ZBrush and you're like, ah. So you got to almost go harder than you think you need to.
Well, I know that from 3D printing. I used to, when I first started ZBrush, the detail that it looked like on screen always seemed like it was enough for me. It looked really nice and clean, and I was happy with it. And then I tried to 3D print it, and there was like nothing there.
Yeah, it just melts away.
And it's like the same thing with if they make a vinyl toy out of it. Now printers could get really detailed lately, but when I first started doing it like 6 years ago, my first print was like really soft.
Yeah.
They always told me, everyone always told me, go hard, like dig harder than feels natural.
Yeah.
I always feel like it doesn't feel natural, so I pull back.
I'm still preaching that to this day. And when the students finally like understand, they get it and they go, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
I still struggle with it.
It's very, very normal.
Because even when it's really subtle and soft detail, when you're rendering, you can somehow capture it and make it seem powerful. And then that really tricks you into thinking it's there when it's not really there.
Yeah. You're trying to get shadows to read, light and shadow. That sweet surface roll off.
But that's another reason why that contrast slider is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Because you don't have to go and resculpt everything. You just tweak that, just hit that slider a little bit, and it really pumps up the detail a lot. It saved my ass quite a few times on the 3D prints.
Yeah, that's a good addition. We used to do the old what was it? You create a layer and then smooth everything and then put it at -1. And that adds.
Oh yeah.
It does the old contrast trick.
Before contrast, it was doing like a cavity mask or something.
That's very cool. Yeah, I would see that's not a trick I would have known to do because I'm like avoiding layers like the plague. But I should stop doing that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can always duplicate it, make a layer, and then bake it down and see if it works. You know how it goes. Just got to slam it in there.
Slam it in there, the Matt Millard method.
It's the slam and bake method.
Slamming, baking, cooking. Everybody's cooking.
Everybody cooks.
Everybody's cooking. But everybody can cook, is what I'm saying. You can cook too. This might be a weird question, but do you guys apply mathematical concepts to these 3D models or in VFX in general? That sounds like Houdini stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the biggest fear. Like that was my biggest fear when I first started doing this, that I would have to do that. And I'm not very good at math and it frightens me, and I don't consider it a creative outlet for myself, mathematics, and typing numbers into a keyboard doesn't feel like creating monsters to me. So I'm very happy I do as little of that as possible while using ZBrush.
Yeah.
Well, we can.
It's possible, yeah, but and I know you can get beautiful results by doing that stuff, but I'm not going to be the one who does it.
I'm just looking for something to keep me occupied.
Yeah.
Too much time on my hands is a dangerous thing. Oh, look at that bad boy. Matt, you got your snaky boy going?
Snake Man.
Does he have elbow spikes? Or is that like elbow webbing?
Yeah, I think I was going to throw I had some wings in there, but I've got them turned off right now.
Yeah. That's really cool. I like the elbow.
He likes the elbow.
I like the elbow.
He's an elbow kind of guy.
Show me your elbows. I'm going to tell you the real trick about ZBrush to Keyshot. Naming conventions.
Naming conventions, he said?
Naming conventions. That's the real trick.
I mean, naming your subtools?
Yeah. You gotta name your subtools.
I do name my subtools, but I don't do it for Keyshot's benefit. I don't think I ever refer to anything by its subtool name. Is that could be because due to my own limitations of the program, but
Well, especially if you're using the bridge, you gotta name your stuff. Yeah, name them up.
it's a good habit to get into, just generally speaking. Do you guys have do you guys use the Ryan's tools?
I haven't.
Another thing of Ryan's tools, like there's so many good things in there, but copy folder, paste folder.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw someone posting that.
Okay, then I probably do need that.
Yeah, it works beautifully, and it's part of my custom UI now. That's how often I use it.
All right. Well, that convinced me.
Oh, when you clipped off that thing's entire body, I just pictured it like it reminded me of the Queen Alien when she tears off a whole like brood sack.
Oh yeah.
So now I picture this thing like detaching its whole body just to get out and then scurry really quickly somewhere and grow it back.
If you think about like how long it's been since she's probably had to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And it can't feel very nice.
It can't. Yeah. She's been like setting up her little nest there for a while. She's happy.
I saw a YouTube video that was trying to explain that the alien from Alien 1 was the innocent victim in the whole situation. It's the human
It's doing its thing.
It's just doing what it does.
It's just doing what it does. But that's the whole point. Is that in space?
No one can hear you scream.
Nope. There's no screaming. I just watched Prey again recently.
I like that movie.
It was great, man.
Kind of like that design of the Predator. It's very different, but it seemed like
It fits.
It definitely fit, and it like really won me over by the end of the movie. That hideously ugly face is what I like the most about it.
Very tarantula. I can't describe it, but it's tarantula. The other part is just like committing. It's the hardest part. Committing to the choice.
A new form.
It's a new form.
That's the exact opposite of the other problem when you commit too soon to something and you're scared to destroy it.
Yeah. You're like, well, I just made that worse. See, we did it again. We got in the zone.
Yeah, we did it. We did it faster than we did last time.
Yeah. I think we're crossing over the line here.
Yeah, we're all pretty satisfied with what we have. So now the rest of it's just like gravy. What brush is that?
Oh, this is one of Pablo's.
That's doing some really cool looking stuff.
It's great, man.
Well, one of Pablo's doesn't quite narrow it down because he's got trillions of them.
I know. I think this was from his bug insect pack.
Yeah. Another winner.
But he's what he does with all of, I've been poking around. But yeah, he makes some really dope VDMs, and then he plugs it into this alpha texture in this like second transition here, and that I think that's what's making him so buttery. But I don't know, he might have some other like magic technology as well.
Yeah,
he just all his brushes are just great.
Yeah, he's definitely wielding some.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that's coming to life right there. It's starting to turn into some crustaceous looking.
Yeah, we're finally like honing in because it took a while to get here.
That's what do you say, the beginning of hour 7 on this guy? So that's usually when it happens, right? Maybe.
Right? Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, you gotta embrace that suck.
When you don't start with, you had nothing in mind when you started too. So
yeah,
as far as
I think we all started from nothing.
Yeah, I'm actually I got nothing to look at. I'm just rendering. I'm rendering out some passes. It's taken a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you've already got yours posed. You got a little city in there. Dude, you were lightning fast.
Yeah, remember how while I was posing it, I was saying I hate this.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna use it, and then as soon as I was done with it, I'm like, yeah, this is the one I'm going with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just embrace the suck. So yeah, embrace the pain, right? No pain, no gain.
Yeah, pretty much. So many painful moments.
And like you wish you could enjoy the process just a little bit more. Matt, those like ridge tentacles down the back, those look sick, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I just duplicated the head. Like, just took this part, started duplicating it around. Got to get that shape language.
You got that language, yeah.
Nice.
Thinking about the tail? Is that?
Yeah, I'm just running back through. I was thinking maybe he's got like a scorpion stinger or something, you know.
Hey, take the body.
That comes over the. All right, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, take the body out real quick, because you did it for a second, and there was all this cool negative space in there.
Yeah,
From the,
great in there. All that good stuff. It's like a spine.
yeah. There's something really cool about that. If you also like put that down the chest or something, like if you do that spine piece and then like put it down the front.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Just slam it in there. See what you think.
Feeling any better from last week, Jared?
Dude, I'm still fighting this cough, and then like the pollen count out here is like really high. Like I can't hear out of my left ear at all. I'm sure it sound like you can hear it in my voice.
Oh yeah, I guess it sounds a little nasally.
Yeah. I literally can't hear out of one ear.
Oh no.
It's very cool.
Hey, Justice Joseph is in the chat.
Hey, dude.
I was just looking at his work earlier today. He's doing some.
The was it the baby things?
Yeah, the doll spider. Yeah.
Dude, we were just checking that out. It was awesome.
That's the kind of stuff that I see people do, and it gets me excited to like create.
Baby doll.
Before I knew 3D, I actually photographed a bunch of baby dolls that I like spray painted different colors, and then I photo montaged them into like freakish creatures, and everyone thought I did it in 3D. And I was like, I don't know how to do 3D. This is all 2D Photoshop. And now that I do 3D, I was like, I still haven't done anything like that yet, which is surprising because I was doing that with Photoshop.
Maybe it's calling to you then.
Oh, it's the kind of imagery that calls to me for sure. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is amazing. But yeah, haven't done my own. I should definitely try that out.
Anytime you see babies grouped together into like a large shape,
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
Those baby shapes, man.
Baby shapes, dude. Rolls.
It's all about baby shapes these
It's all
days.
about baby shapes. Soft, squishy baby shapes.
Banality.
Nice.
See, they knew. They knew all the way back then. Baby shapes.
There's a baby here.
You guys excited for Planet of the Apes?
Sure.
Trailer looks amazing.
It
So,
looks great.
yeah, what I've seen of it looks incredible.
I mean, they've all been really good.
They have that's like one of the most consistently good series. Each time they push the VFX a little bit harder. Still dying. Dude. Ah. I'm sure that's fine.
Look at this grainy looking shit. I always gotta hit it with some blur. It goes away. I don't know how to control it. I guess you told me to hit denoise on that a long time ago, and it looked great. But it's sometimes you lose some of the
You do.
cinematic quality of it when you do
So
that.
you can also do a pass with and without.
Yeah, that's a very smart thing to do, probably. And I do all these passes, and then I get option paralysis from them. I'm like, I don't even know what to do
From
with that.
too much, yeah, from too much.
They all look interesting and cool in their own way. Then I just start bastardizing the whole thing and just splicing them all together until I get something that looks good.
You ever decide on a task and then you're like, well, I guess I'm doing this for a while. Spirals.
Yeah.
We're all just zoned in now.
Oh, that really made this cityscape.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Are you in Photoshop now?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
No, it looks like there's something happening. It might be pretty busy though.
No, it looks good. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then that gives you, like, you can, paint some light in.
That sky in the background, did that come out in the render as well?
No, it's just HDR.
Oh, okay.
But I'll probably use it. 'Cause it looks,
Yeah, it looks good.
it looks good. Only thing I have in here right now is just the HDR, and then I have a spotlight.
Hmm.
Be cool to play with like some scale shots.
Yeah, it looks sick, dude. Surface texture is working really well on it.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah.
Very cool.
Get some color on the teeth. Finish up the colors. Don't forget to save. Hope you're not re-topologizing. No, sir. I definitely could. I could just ZBrush it real quick. UV it. Maybe that's a demo for another day.
You would do that if you're gonna go into like UVs come in handy in Keyshot?
Yeah, UVs will come in, but the only reason why you really need to do it is if you have to take it to substance.
Yeah.
But, you know, for concept, again, you know, there's just no time for that.
Right.
Wait, so these three Chads are all making these insane things all at once? That's right. Monster Chads.
It would be the first time I've been called a Chad.
Yeah, is being a Chad a good thing? What is?
Yeah, no, Chad is a good thing.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't approve.
Yeah, I guess we're from. To me, Chad is like a. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but a Chad. I think Chad. I think of like the bad guy in an '80s comedy.
Yeah. He's like he's got the golfing polo and
Yeah, exactly.
the white shorts and the sneakers and the tennis sneakers.
But yeah, I guess the the word has gone on to mean just like someone is good at a thing.
Well, there's like you're like the peak of whatever. You're Chad.
Yeah.
Which you're Chadded to the max. And see, I'm old. It makes me sound old.
You're chatted to the max.
Chadded to the max. Petition to rename Creature Corner to Monster Chads.
Monster Chads.
Monster Chads sounds like a gum you chew or something.
That whole torso became something completely new now.
Dude, it's rad.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
He's way different. He's just
You
got
found,
an
yeah, man. You found
got
it.
an attitude.
It reminds me of like those spiky caterpillars.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, this is just a really mean caterpillar, dude.
It's just a very mean caterpillar. But that's usually like all MonsterVerse monsters. Is they're just a very angry version of thing.
Yeah.
A caterpillar.
A caterpillar. There it is. Got him.
Just barely.
Just barely got him. Oh wow. I only gave myself till 8 o'clock to finish up all the like little details.
And that's it. And then you're gonna go full render.
Well, we'll see how that turns out. But I'm gonna try. I mean, I see you're compositing, so I'm like,
You can do it.
you can do it. Gonna push hard.
Beautiful, man.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
He's a goober.
Holy shit.
Whoa! Yeah. That transformed. That transformed real quick, man.
Yeah, I got bored of doing a snake. Seeing as how I've already done a snake for the MonsterVerse, I guess. I just defaulted right to it. I was like, oh, I'll just make it.
Yeah. I guess I stepped into a realm that's completely out of my age. No, it's okay. I am a decaying corpse, so I am the undead. Enjoy your youth while you have it.
Somebody's awake at 5 a.m. watching us.
Oh, goodness. Well, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Yeah, seriously. You know you can catch it on the replay, but we appreciate you popping in.
Monster chats.
Monster chats.
The monster.
Hey, what's going on? Do you mind if I eat you? I would like to consume your flesh.
Let's go ahead and take a bite of you right quick. Let's have a little nibble. What do you think? A little nibble?
Dude, not cool. Okay? I was just trying to get in a little nib. Little bite.
I'm still thinking about a name for my character, but I'm gonna age myself. Thinking about calling him Titanus Milli Vanilli.
Oh gosh, incredible!
Anything that has like a two person connotation.
Oh, there you go.
And Milli Vanilli.
Trying to think. What are some famous conjoined twins?
Yeah, right. Laurel and Hardy. I think I'm going way back though. They're not conjoined twins. Though.
Titanus. Yap.
Titanus Timothy,
Titanus Tim.
the Tim Titan.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, is that Titanus Timothy?
Titanus Tim.
Titanus Tim. That actually sounds like a great wrestler name.
Yeah, it does.
It's me, Titanus Tim. Let's see, I'm doing Pac Rim. So all their like names are shape of head.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Knife Head or it's Blade Fist.
Axe head.
Oh my god, it's Blast Slicer.
Oh my God, it's Titanus Jason Bourne.
It's Jason, Titanus Jason Bourne.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh my god. Well, now it's all about Reacher.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh my god, Titanus Jim.
Jimothy.
Jim Pepper. Jim Peppers.
Oh my God, it's Jimothy Peppers.
Jimothy Peppers.
Yeah, we went full bug with that. Jesus. There we go. Buggy bug. I might actually get this.
Jim Peppers is. Have you noticed that there's a lot of movies that are out now? Like there's like The Beekeeper,
Yeah.
and there's like The Accountant.
Which is not a.
Not a recent movie.
I
But
heard the accountant's getting a sequel soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It started filming, I think.
The Driver, the
Like just any random
random job plus then plus.
Oh,
action.
I see. I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? The Driver.
The Naked Mailman.
The Naked Metal Man.
Mail.
Metal.
Mailman.
Metal.
Yeah, how can we make it look like you're up there crawling around like a bug?
We're like, see, it's his ground.
He made
He made this wall. I can't see at all. that dude was just having a bad day. And he's got to go play the metal man. And the suit's too heavy. You can't run around up there like a bug.
He's like, I had a hard talk with my daughter. I had a difficult talk with my daughter.
Oh yeah, dude, crazy. So you ended up working all night and hanging out with us.
That's what's up.
We've been there, but make sure you get your rest, stay hydrated, take care of yourself,
All that good stuff.
all that good stuff. Truly, like you gotta feed, you gotta take care of your body too. Your body.
Both of you. I mean, you guys get a job. It calls for you to create a monster in like the span of 9 hours. We need it today, or we need it tomorrow morning. Is this the same workflow you guys go through to get that done for a director or for a client? Or
Pretty much.
would you do things completely different? Or if you do something different, what would it be? Because I know
Yes.
we're chilling here and we're having fun.
It all depends on what they're asking for.
Yeah.
Right, but my guess is that they don't know yet either.
Yeah,
Something cool, something that's gonna wow them, something they never seen before. You know, the usual.
yeah,
kind of-
all of that stuff. If they want to go from scratch and design a silhouette, I think that's always the best way. But you often don't get that kind of time, so yeah, you just kind of have to wow them right away.
Are you expected to do like multiple iterations, like of not the same design? Like it's easy to make the one monster and then just make a couple of quick changes on it to give it variations. But what if they want to see completely different silhouettes and like taking those to a 9-hour finish each, but they want it in 2 days? But they want to see 6 different versions.
I don't know. I
Experience on this one because this is what I
yeah.
I was like overwhelmed.
Well, what I've done in that kind of similar scenario is
That's so cool.
I try to present things in clay if I can. Just get them looking at shapes first, and then we can always take it to color and final.
Right. That's
As
Yeah.
opposed to like here's a bunch of like highly colored highly rendered things, but you're all going to say no to them, and
yeah, and it takes time to do those colors.
and it takes time to do
Right.
it. So yeah, if I can, I always try to present either in grayscale or in clay first. Just present some like head shape options.
Yeah.
I find that's usually pretty good.
A lot of times, though, these people, they're wowed by the color, though, and you know that you kind of want to put the color in because you know the color
Yeah,
really it's going to bring the wow that they expect.
the sooner you can
the clay render.
yeah, like the
Unless
sooner
they-
you can like wow them with something.
Yeah,
You
you gotta get rid of that idea, right? It's not gonna happen on the
First
first try.
impressions too,
Yeah,
because sometimes they
no.
get locked into their head with something,
yeah.
especially if they've seen like a story. If they storyboard first, usually that's the first thing that they get stuck on.
The like whatever they scribbled in storyboard.
Yeah, so the storyboard artist often gets a lot of stuff through because it's like the first thing that the director's seen.
That's very interesting. Because then I imagine if the storyboard artist has no idea what this monster's supposed to look like, then he's gonna draw the most generic looking thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
And he's got to draw it a lot, so they're just
Yeah,
coming up with the first thing that they see. But yeah, that often happens. Working on something and I don't want to go to sleep, don't want to wake up. Yeah.
Just wants to party.
You're just down to party. Well, we're just having a good time. Making stuff like you. Really happy for Tim.
We love Tim.
Wish I could have seen his live show.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
It's what I want most in this world. Like, I don't go to concerts, but I would like go to that.
Big time.
Big time. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine, Your Honor?
Your Honor, this man is clearly made of popcorn. He's the popcorn man.
Beholden to me, the popcorn man.
Your Honor, my client didn't know his house was going to be trampled by a 300-foot tall kaiju. What could you expect him to do?
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Rah, rah, rah. Your Honor.
Your offer, Your Honor. What's your offer? Your Honor, your offer.
Objection. Sustained.
Sustained.
Matt, does he still have the wing membranes, or are those like gone now?
No, they're gone.
Like, I mean, are they still part of the design, or is it now a different creature altogether?
Yeah, I think he's just completely different. I could put some in there, but honestly, I don't want to spend the time pushing him around and trying to pose.
Yeah.
I hear you on that, but I kind of like, I think that it's there, that they're not there anymore, because it's reading like a completely different creature now.
Yeah, he's like more insectoid, but
Yeah.
also aquatic somehow. You know, radioactive goo, man.
Radioactive bug. Yeah, so Pope, what was the inspiration for Tiamat?
Oh, okay. So, you know, I basically tried to, what I first wanted to do the Tiamat from Dungeons and Dragons, like keep that lore where it has 5 heads.
Oh,
They immediately shot that down. I guess they just did the 3-headed monster, and now we're gonna do 5-headed monster. So they said no. But after that, I definitely just stuck to the biblical reference. It was just the underwater kind of sea serpent,
Right.
and that's basically. I was heavily motivated to do like more Asian style dragons, and there's no way that I wasn't thinking of Manda or anything like that, but there's no way you could have a serpent in the MonsterVerse and not have anyone say, well, that's just the MonsterVerse Manda. And I knew that was going to be a thing. So, but I don't think if you look at Tiamat's design that there's any Manda in there other than the serpentine quality. So I can't say that Manda was an influence, but it was definitely going to be called out for sure. But yeah, I would say more like Chinese, Asian style dragons is what it was the influence mostly.
Yeah.
I like the flower petals on the head.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know why. What exactly that was supposed to be, other than I just needed something to.
It's shapes. It's
to
cool
wow.
shapes.
Yeah, I needed something to wow. Just have that like headshot where you could like. I mean, they did in the movie. They did exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
And have them stick out and dazzle Godzilla. I just hoping Godzilla would have been dazzled, but he just a little. But
Does Godzilla get dazzled?
He doesn't seem like he does.
I don't think he's very dazzleable.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not very dazzleable.
Dazzleable.
No, he's definitely not. I mean, I guess if they had a whole movie where he just fights Tiamat multiple times, then there could have been a scene where he gets dazzled. But like I had the idea that all her fins and scales and even her tendrils are all coated in like razor sharp claws, like little jagged little bones that if she just rubs up against him, it'll just like almost saw him in half.
That's pretty cool.
I would like to see. I would have like loved to have seen more of like what she can do or what she was able to do. But yeah, that's all of that was just fun stuff as I'm designing. I'm like, yeah, all these little sharp little claws, and she's going to be quite formidable.
Well,
she can prove to be though.
They use that in the movie too. That's she's got rows of super sharp scales.
No, I know she's not. She wasn't like they're gonna go that far and cut limbs off of the Titans, but I figured with the tendrils on her face, she could whip those around and give him a couple of good slashes. Get him to show like Bruce Lee when he bleeds and he takes
it easy,
and then he goes into the kill. That could have been like a cool scene. He's like, what? You made me bleed? What is this?
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I will follow him. Follow Godzilla wherever he may go. Okay, almost there.
Yeah, if you know you're going to be doing color like that, you go easier on the actual sculptural detail, knowing that the color is going to create the forms that you're looking for.
Well, in this case, the simpler the form, the more complex the paint pattern.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it totally does. And now you're getting like the paint patterns are creating like almost false shapes, like adding.
Yeah.
Not really protruding or anything, but you almost don't quite know if they are or they aren't, especially when you start hitting with the crazy Keyshot lights and all that.
Yeah, and the specularity will kind of unify it, and so it'll kind of eventually kind of blend together. Just need to color the teeth.
That thing looks like it could be standing right in front of you in the woods, and you wouldn't know it.
He's ready.
Oh, look at that boy! You already got him. You got him posted.
Literally staring you in the face, and you wouldn't know what you're looking at.
Ready to kill.
Ready to kill.
Let's see what it does.
Rock and roll.
It's a cool movie title. Ready to kill.
Ready to kill.
Ready to kill.
That's got to be a. That's got to be
That's
a
already
Steven
gonna be a
Seagal
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got 3 words.
man. Nobody got.
Hard to kill.
Yeah, it's got
ready
3
to
words.
kill, eager to kill. Like super psyched, dude. Totally gonna kill.
I'm well within my rights to kill you right now.
You know, just like over there with that guy with the dog ears. That haircut where they hang over the sides of the ears.
What in the actual? There we go. There's something. Oh, there's like a little piece of geometry right here. What is that? Okay. That's exciting. Big deal. Let's bring it down.
They're little plastic meats. $50 slick back hair wigs. What mob movie? If you're gonna do a kaiju, make sure you sculpt the underside of it. We want to see it from below.
Mm. Yeah, so you can get those look-up shots. Yeah, the running human being shot.
I love that shot in Pac Rim. It's a little girl running away from the giant crab monster.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's my favorite shot in the whole thing.
That whole sequence is amazing. The attention to detail is so good in that movie. In that same scene, the giant crab monster claws at her, and it impales the asphalt in the street, and he pulls it towards himself. And then they close up on it because the girl's like right near it, and the way it's like folding in on itself as the claw pulls back towards its body.
Yeah. It's
This
like
looks
pulling
like
it
it's really happening. It's insane that they like. I guess it's just particle physics or whatever. Like it's just the CG is handling all that, but the fact that it just looked so real, and you love that. And then the second movie, I don't think they had that same intent, that same love for and attention to detail. It was still entertaining and fun to watch.
There's still a lot of great stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like
Just
I
a different
love
vibe.
like I love the kaiju that all come together.
Yeah,
Pretty rad.
yeah. The monsters look just as good.
And I think there's a lot of fun stuff in there. You know, it's is it a perfect movie? No. But
Yeah, I don't remember hating it or anything like that. It just had definitely a different vibe.
yeah, it definitely is a very different vibe than Del Toro's. And I did like John Boyega like trading sriracha on the low, like black market sriracha. That's what I remember from that movie the most. We're almost there. All right. Saving.
I think when it comes to the MonsterVerse, the naming conventions, it's interesting because I think because they name something a thing that is known, people think that then that means that is the monster. But I feel like the naming convention in Monarch is probably just like this thing looks like that thing, so they named it that. It's inspired by. It doesn't mean that it's actually the real Tiamat from biblical times.
Oh.
But then again, it could be because these things have been around since before man. So maybe Monarch has figured out that this is indeed the real namesake
The
of
things
whatever.
that were based in legend.
These are two like ways of thinking about it. Like, but
It is pretty cool.
like I don't,
Godzilla is one.
because they have so many monsters that are named on like actual mythical creatures that already have very distinct visuals attached to them, but then you go ahead and you just see the monster and you're like, that doesn't look like the thing that I know it to be. Because like someone's mentioning Orochi in the MonsterVerse. I mean, I would love to see what that's going to look like myself, because I don't think they're going to have a 7-headed dragon if they already have King Ghidorah with 3 heads. I just don't think it's happening. So whatever that thing is going to be is just going to be like inspired by or in namesake only. Or we could do clever ways around it.
Alec, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, Alec?
Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're putting we're like racing to the finish here. And I'm ready. I'm ready to do it.
So ready.
I'm just doing like last bits of cleanup.
Get ominous in here.
Got ominous. Near. Well, we're making world-destroying monsters. Might as well get ominous.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a bad thing.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
They're there to kill you. And when you think about it, they don't really think about you all that much. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I like it.
Nice.
He needs candy corn teeth. What's the last color? Candy corn. Oh, like the white tips. There's like a little orange in there. Black. Orange, black, and white. I'm scared. Are you sure? It's like a red, like a really yellow. Yeah, that looks scary though. That is scary. Why is candy corn frightening? Why is it frightening? I don't understand.
No, I don't think it is intrinsically. I think it's when they're placed that close together, you get that tryptophobia, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Repeated patterns. Oh wow, Matt, that was sick.
Thank you, brother.
Yo,
You really
Dude.
bring shit to life in your render. Sure.
That looks really good.
all right. I think I'm there, ready to pose at least.
Waiting to receive light.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
Their right mind would believe a man had returned from the dead.
I believe in you.
You've been living in the shadow.
Damn, he did Kaiser Ghidorah.
How do you give that guy a hug without killing yourself?
Dude, he is. Yeah, he's got like the barbed. He's got the barbed look.
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Keep this camera.
Let's love them.
Let's love them up.
Okay. Can he do it?
Come on, you can do it.
Can he do it?
Get him out of here.
For pose, not doing much.
Yeah, I just turned the head on my guy. I was like, there's no way.
Classic. One arm up, one arm down. Opposites. Crustaceans are the best because you can just cheat the hell out of it.
Yeah, anything that makes your life easier. Because like everything's plated and sectionalized, so you just get away with like like smashing shapes together, and it still looks really cool.
Thank God.
Yeah, really. I think when you were hosting that night at Gnomon and you had Rod Morantz on stage with the other legends, I think he mentioned that his least favorite trope was like the plated.
I know. I know.
Exactly that reason. I think.
I know.
Such a
And you know, it runs in my head every time now.
That's the same here. I took it.
But he needed to say it. He needed to say it. He's right.
100%. But it doesn't mean that it's still not cool and it doesn't look good. But he is right. Yes.
Yeah. But as we know, everything returns to crab anyway.
It all comes back to crab.
It all comes back to the crab. Oh my God, it's a crab.
Yeah.
Oh, I really thought I was going to slap him up.
Slop them up.
Hey guys, come on. Come on. Trying to serve nice steaks. Nice steaks at a restaurant. You're just trying to slop them up. I guess I'd be pissed. No, never mind. Oh, damn, dude, that looks great. I really like the color in the sky.
Oh, good. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
just a lot of.
It adds,
It's a good
there's
camera
like a
angle,
nice,
too.
yeah, nice majestic.
That's that straight on front view. If it don't look good in that view, then you're in trouble. But I struggle, but I go from like, should it be super saturated to desaturated and back and forth. So I have a million layers of turning on. It gets ridiculous after a while. You got to get up and walk away. Oh,
Dear.
yeah, that thing is kind of like, that thing
Ah, that's mean.
is jumping.
Oh,
Thousands
it's a
of,
jumper.
yeah, it's definitely like grasshopper and all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's a scary,
This stuff,
scary bug,
sure.
man.
I mean, as a giant monster, that thing is absolutely terrifying. But I think the size of a car would scare the shit out of me too. Even the size of a dog.
Yeah,
I think it would scare the shit
yeah,
out of me.
that would be really bad.
What type of dog is this?
It just wants a hug.
He wants to meet your grandma.
Oh my god!
But there was a full moon that night.
There's something like bat-like too in yours, Matt.
Yeah, it's like in his. I think it's in his face or something, or maybe it's like the claws or something. I've been seeing that too.
Yeah, for a little while I was seeing like almost like a lion in there as well. Definitely bat and just like weird insect toy grasshopper looking whatever the hell.
You just got to match it all together, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yowie wowie!
Like that. We'll lock that down.
Nice. Beautiful. What do you have? What perspective? Like, is it like a really jacked up perspective, like in the 20s or something?
Yeah, just pushing the focal length a little bit so you get.
So cool.
I thought I hadn't pushed the arm enough.
Release the crows.
Release the crows!
I don't have enough detail on my model to do a close-up of the head. It's this close anyway.
Should I summon the birds, my lord?
Summoning the birds. Okay. Let's hope for the best. This is the part where it's too much fun to play around, and so you just spin around it a bunch.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I have like 8 camera views saved, because I can't make up my mind.
It just kind of gives you a little view of everything. Okay. Let's do some materials. Oh. Interesting. Oh, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Mr. Bond is what I call my Keyshot.
Yeah. Is that still the ZBrush material, Gary?
Well, it's the skin shade in ZBrush.
right. So you don't really, you leave it on that and then just tweak it.
Yep. Just tweak the poly paint. Or just tweak the material.
Right. I gotta say, it's been really enlightening watching the both of you design these things from a sphere.
It's been really fun, dude.
It's just cool because a lot of times I don't even know. I just want to be in the room with the artists I admire and watch them work from the start, and not necessarily it's like fly on the wall kind of stuff, you know. Not
Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
bug them with questions or anything like that. Just watch, see how they handle certain things, and yeah,
Watch
it's
the process.
It's not something that everybody gets to do, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's been fun watching you work too.
Absolutely.
That's also why we like this.
Yeah, I imagine like I feel like you guys are like beyond my skill level, but
What are you talking about, dude?
You learned things. If you learned anything from me, that's great. I definitely learn from you guys all the time. But I mean, like I said, if someone's doing good work, I don't care if they started yesterday or they're doing it 1,000 years. You can learn from them.
Yeah, for sure.
You are definitely up there, my friend. What are you talking about? They make toys of your shit.
Yeah.
They make toys of your shit.
Yeah.
They make cool. You're monsters in a movie, man.
Yeah, that's
How much is enough?
That's a relatively recent development, though. Like that hasn't even fully been processed yet. So as soon as like that, let that sink in, then I'll have more confidence, I guess.
Never let it sink in.
Yeah, not too much anyway, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not at that level yet. I just got my monster in a giant monster movie.
Yeah, he's fighting Godzilla.
He
It's not a
gets
big deal.
wrecked.
It's
He
great.
gets wrecked. He comes up in chunks.
Yeah,
It's pretty rad.
yeah. I mean, it is a brutal death, so it's almost as cool as if he didn't die.
A brutal death. An honorable death. Okay.
See what you're doing right now is I gotta learn how to do this.
The curvature.
Yeah, I've never used this like weird connecting tool thing that you do.
Yeah, curvature is like the only like last little bit that I'll do. And then in the negative channel, I'll add a color adjust and just a little contrast in there. And it just digs into the cavities a little deeper.
Yeah, it looks great already.
And that's pretty much it. There are other things that you can do to push the textures a little bit as well, but we ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Let's go to my camera view. Turn on all the fun buttons. Do this. Now we're going to try some.
That's very cool.
What's that? What?
It just looks like he's moving really fast. Or
Yeah.
It's,
He keeps clipping through the buildings. But if it looks good in the shot, it doesn't matter.
absolutely. I'm sure mine is clipping through the buildings, but yeah, I mean it's hidden in shadow, so you don't see it. Hey, stop that.
Let's see.
Oh no.
There we go.
Trying to do it from the ground up so I don't have to show the feet.
Yeah.
That's gonna kill me. That's real. That lives with us on Earth.
Push the lens even more.
How often do you look at a kaiju's shoes?
See, now if I was smart, I would have imported the buildings just one by one.
Why is that?
So I could place them in the camera.
You can't move them in Keyshot?
Oh, you can, but like individual objects. I've merged them all together,
Ah, gotcha.
which was very smart. It was very smart of me.
It's all about being smart these days.
It's all about being super smart.
Yeah.
Go back to 0. All right. Locked off camera. One with, one without. Let's see if this works.
Why are you wasting your time?
Am I wasting my time?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Cut it, Doctor. I'm not sick. Why are you wasting your time?
Am I wasting my time?
When you guys are done with your renders and you're in Photoshop, you go into liquify and just like do some punch ups
Oh yeah.
and pull outs. I always pull like the fangs out and reshape things. Whatever all the imperfections of the sculpt really come through in that final.
Yeah, they really do.
I give it a whack.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of fun.
It's a good way to do subtle versions as well.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Cut it, Doctor. I'm not sick.
Do this. Let's you. do I need? Three very different looking kaiju.
Yeah, for sure.
Friendship.
French.
Oh, so you gotta do it in Photoshop too now?
Yeah, yeah. Trying to get something. I'm not gonna make it all the way to Final Paint,
Right.
but
No, you got something good.
yeah, it got a good start. Throw some smoke and some
Yeah.
dust and debris and
It's gonna look good.
Perfect.
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 I feel like Matt's kaiju doesn't lay eggs. I love you, Powder. He eats eggs every morning.
He slays eggs.
Lays eggs.
That's so cool. You're doing that, Jared. It really adds like that super giant look.
Yeah, there's a lot of atmosphere that would be kicked up into the air.
Yeah, because the width of that creature spans hundreds
So
of feet.
big, yeah.
So it's like those things gonna disappear in the distance too, from a human being's perspective. That's what really sells the enormity of the creature. It's stuff like that. It's not really gonna be the sculpt. It's gonna be these things.
It's it's actually hiding a lot of it in smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's so cool looking. Dude, that's sick already. coming together like crazy good.
We're gonna do. We got a lot of smoke and debris that I like to use, and if you can find it. Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah, those are my final renders. That one and this one.
Yeah, this is about as far as I'm getting. But I like them.
Yeah, it looks great, and so far every angle I see you pose it in, it looks great. So that's a winning silhouette. Look at that! Every single angle it looks sick.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you. Yeah, we got. If all three of these dudes were to hang out, I don't think they'd get along.
I discovered that tortoises are very territorial, and if they see another turtle in the area, they'll try to go over and crush it to death.
That's awesome.
It's so screwed up. That's why they're always alone, because they just kill the next tortoise they see. And so I thought that was kind of a cute, endearing quality to my creature.
Love it.
Will you all be attending Monsterpalooza this year?
I will.
I'll be there. Matt will be with us in spirit.
Absolutely.
And that Matt will be a ghost. He's going to haunt us.
All right, boys. I think I'm ready to call it. Are y'all still y'all want to go on for a little while longer?
No, I'm with you, man. I'm good.
We're all at the finals. Beautiful, man.
Dude, look at that.
guys killed it so hard. Just killed it. Love it.
Look at us. 3 kaiju guys.
3 just kaiju guys. But look at the different vibes we got.
Insane. So good.
Yeah, that's wild.
I knew this was gonna be fun. And I knew the results, man. It's how are we gonna pull out terrible designs? It just can't happen.
Yeah, that's fun, dude.
And you just made that shit happen at the last second too. All that action. That's just nuts. So good.
Yeah, it's
I definitely gotta get better assets for like doing stuff just like that.
When will 3D printed statues be available, Matt?
you guys can print your own statues.
Matt, that's gonna be a nightmare to print that thing.
I'm not printing this, man.
Man, I've seen you print way crazier things than that.
Yeah, I've got a lot.
Crazier than that, it's got so many like long, thin barbs. I can only use that.
You'd have to thicken them up quite a bit. I got enough I need to 3D print.
Dude, the lighting, Matt, on yours looks great. With the green in the back, that's awesome.
Thanks, dude. That's actually let's see.
I might have mine printed before Monsterpalooza if
Yeah, it's a shader.
fun. Just for fun. If someone wants it, they could buy it. If not, I'll keep it.
Got the specularity on different colors to get that kind of rolling colored spec.
Outstanding.
Crazy, man.
Good times. All right, cameras back on, gentlemen.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us tonight on Creature Corner. I want to thank our guest sculptor of our last 4 sessions, DopePope.
Yeah.
4 sessions.
4 sessions with us, man.
Legendary.
Come back on and let's do it again.
Sure thing. Anytime you want.
Anytime, dude. Check him out at DopePope on Instagram and Twitter. You can check out our Instagram and Twitter handles here. Check him out. And then thank you all for joining us, and join us again on Creature Corner, where we're going to make more creatures.
More monsters.
More monsters.
Yeah!